what it, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fencer, Princess, SoundCloud, SoundClick, and all points black people, or all points mixed races. Some of y'all are not going to like this, especially black women, but I don't care. Y'all don't like me anyway. If I had it my way, I'd have a beautiful dark-skinned woman, but every time I go for those type of women, they only, like want me for sex, and then they peel off and go screw somebody else. That's why they have so many children by different men, because this is a habit that they have. And somebody's going to say, well, you just can't say that about black. Yes, I can, because statistically, that's what y'all do, and you can see it by how many black women have children by different men. And so stop saying that you don't, because you do. But I noticed that this is kind of like a twofold conversation, because I noticed something. I noticed the police are going crazy. They're just killing black people now. They're just killing them, men, women, children. They're just offing us left and right. And I'm going to tie this in. They're shooting black men in the head. Headshots. They're assassinating us now. When they handcuff us and put us in the back of the police car, we can't run. We have nowhere to go. We're handcuffed to a police car. Then they shoot black men in the head, and they're saying that the black man did it to himself. They've done this a lot. They're killing our black women. They're killing our black children. But they're doing it so blatantly now. And they know that, why? Because Obama's not going to do anything. It's up to us to do something. But this is where I'm going with this. There are also, there have been some white people have been catching the bad end of the deal too. They've been killing them too. So I would almost say that nobody is safe, but we know the world isn't just black and white. There's a lot of in-between colors, and one of those in-between colors is Asian. I've noticed that there have been no known casualties of Asians. Not Asian women, not Asian men, not Asian babies, nothing. Now, some of y'all might have heard maybe one or two, but I haven't seen any on the news. I watch TV a lot, so that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all might have heard something something I haven't heard, so something different. But nonetheless, I get Yahoo News every day. And there has been no Asians killed by police that is unprovoked. Usually when they kill black people, it doesn't matter if it's provoked or not. But usually if an Asian gets killed, it's because he went and started killing people, and then they offed him. Like the Virginia Tech dude. You know what I'm saying? They shot that dude because he killed 30 people. You know what I'm saying? But usually they haven't done it. So here's what I propose to black men or white men, because they often you too, but they getting us real good. They getting us, and nobody's doing anything about it. We can march and everybody. I send prayers out. Get out of here with that. Prayers help, but obviously prayers hasn't stopped anything. I'm a godly man. I'm all about praying, but praying hasn't stopped the killing. We have to take action. You just can't pray. You have to do something. Okay, so anyways, I can go on a rant about that. Anyways, here's what I propose. Get yourself an Asian man or woman. Not man get another man. Man get an Asian woman. A woman get an Asian man. I'm just saying. I have not seen any of those blatantly killed. And, it's a good reason why. You know what I'm saying? Because they start off in Asians, it's going to be war. They don't play. Let America start off in Asian people and see what happens. See, because Africa ain't going to come over here and just jump on the white folks. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? They have no fear of us or our God. They have no fear of us prayers and having vigils and marching. They have no fear of us. But they fear the Asians. Nobody wants it with the Asians. You better believe it. They are scared of the Asians. They don't play with them at all because the Asians will come see you. They'll come see about you. They will. And there's a whole lot of them. They outnumber us by a dramatic figure. It's crazy how many of them there are. And if you look at if you look at prophecy and biblical prophecy, they actually think Asia is going to be one of the powers that overthrows America. And I can't necessarily say that they're wrong. I mean, they think it's going to be Asia and Russia. And they're going to get together and overthrow us. And if you notice at all the big UN meetings and all that, whenever there is a problem with Kim Jong-il or now his son, you know who doesn't show up? China and Russia. Because they're allies. So I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there to protect your family. Because if you have a white woman, that ain't gonna matter. Look what they did in Texas. They took that black dude who had that white woman, pretty white girl too. The police took him out and killed him. And the police chief said he got what he deserved. Like, they just murdered this black man and left a dime on him. Like a literal dime. And that dime is signature for a specific officer in that county. Like, it's real, people. It's real. They have no fear of black people. None. They don't care. They can come into your house. As a matter of fact, this is what they've been doing also. They'll run into your house, say that you had drugs in there, and you didn't, kill you or your children, and then say, oh, we had the wrong house. And you know what? There's no sympathy for you. There's not a bunch of black people like, oh, you did this, let's go and get them, son of a... No, we don't do that. You know what we do? We send prayers. And I feel sorry for your family that your little girl, 8 years old, got hit with an incendiary, whatever that was, that little girl, in Detroit, and it burned her. She was sleeping on the couch, 8 years old. Threw it in the house, burned her, and then shot her through the neck. Oh, we send prayers out. Man, prayers. We're scared. We're scared. That's why we don't do anything. We're afraid to stand up. And what happened in Ferguson is just a small example of what could really happen. They had to call the National Guard in Ferguson. Just imagine if all of us stood up. They don't have enough bullets. If all of us stood up at once, all of America rose up. Like, what's crack? Like, nah. Whoever that officer is, that dude's going to jail, or we're taking him ourselves. We're going to deal with him ourselves. And the judge, and the crooked lawyer, and the crooked prosecutor, might as well be, and the crooked prosecutor, out. Y'all either going to get out of office, y'all going to do time, or we're done with you. We're not praying for you. We don't feel sorry for you. You shot a man in the head. You shot a teenager in the face. And this is the way we're going to deal with all of you. We're going to run up on you. All of us, all of America, stand up for injustice. All of us at once. Like, shoot somebody else and see what happened to you. See if we don't do something to you. But we won't do that because we're afraid. So the only systematic thing I can think of is marry an Asian. Get an Asian girlfriend, get an Asian boyfriend. Hell, adopt an Asian baby. But they don't have too many of them. Because they like to kill the females, and, they still doing infanticide over there. If you don't know what the word means, look it up. They're notorious for that. But they hate black people. They don't care about white people. They don't care about their own color no more. They don't care about white people. As soon as black people, actually look at who the real problem is in this world and stop stepping on each other, then they're going to realize that united we stand. Like, there are so many of us that we are no longer the minority. We haven't been the minority in a long, long time. If you put us, the Hispanics, the Indians, if you put all of us together, it's a done deal. They would have to push the button to get rid of all of us. And of course, they'd be getting rid of themselves too. And I won't be surprised if that happens. Truthfully, because they was talking about that. They was talking about how, this is so-called alien theory, which is another. They was talking about how they're just going to get rid of most of the population and they're just going to be left with a skeleton crew. And if you looked at the movie 2012, they was talking about the same thing. In a movie, there were so many subliminal messages in that movie. Like, that movie was real to me. You know what I'm saying? That movie was real. Like, there's a lot of subliminal messages. A lot that people tell you, and if you can't pick it up, then you'll just miss it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, man, get yourself an Asian. I'll marry an Asian woman. I ain't got no problems with them. Shoot, I'll go over there to Japan. We allies with Japan. We not allies with China. You know what I'm saying? South Korea, I think we're allies with South Korea, not North Korea. But we're allies with Japan. I'll go over there to Japan, put a mask on. SARS, But I'm just saying, brothers and sisters, man, listen, I don't get mad when I see it. I used to get a little upset when I saw a fine black woman with a white dude, but now I'm just like, you know what? That's what you choose. I would want you, but you don't want me, so I can't want somebody who don't want me. Now, I see brothers running around with, an Asian here and there. I'm like, you go, boy. Because if you rolling around with her and they pull you out the car, when the news flashes that you was with an Asian woman, there's going to be hell to pay. Let them try to mess with that Asian woman. They're not going to do it. You ain't seen no Asian woman get beat up. You ain't seen them run into no Asian's house. You ain't seen no Asians getting shot in the face. You ain't seen none of that. But you saw all that with white people and black people and Hispanics. They doing that to all those three races. But you have not seen it done to an Asian. Have not seen it. And if you have, let me know. But I bet it ain't as ubiquitous. If you don't know what the word means, look it up. It's not as ubiquitous as it is with black people. Hispanics is next, and then white people is third. Not even to or to people in India. Even though, they got the issue with them, but those people, they ain't messing with them people from Dubai. They ain't messing with them. They'll mess with them people, who, they figure is from, Kabul or something like that, because we at war with them. You know what I'm saying? And Obama did not kill bin Laden. Bin Laden is still alive. Obama did not kill him. That's a lie. He did not kill him. Anyway, this is just me saying, man, get yourself an Asian woman, get an Asian man, because you got to survive in this world. It's your boy Tone 202. Peace.